EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Bryce Hall. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 42-yard line.
Ready? 60 back, ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Caught right side, Tate. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Get it. Danny Lions. Ready.
Left side, he's got Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run on 1st down. Singleton to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd down and 6 now. Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Cam Ward with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Now it's Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 62 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
What's good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Will Fox to kick off for the
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Off play action, Ward. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again here, Ward. He's got his man. This is Tate. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Mike.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. Finding room in midfield. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 44 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And they're on 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Loose inside the 30. Cortland Sutton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 77 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There for the stop defensively, Nick Benito.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Go.
They'll try the left side. Singleton. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Going for it. Here's Ward. It's complete to Robinson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Nix to the air. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw, here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10.
18, Rattler. 18, ready. 70, Mustang 19.
Ward. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80, 19 Lions. Go.
Now Ward. A final shot before break. Looking downfield for Pollard. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard, as time expires in the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down. Third and 14.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. They'll go play action with Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the Titans' 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down. Looking to throw. Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver great effort there. 27 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this third quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Now Ward. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Singleton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singleton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They're getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Broncos 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. This is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
70. Look at my team. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Throwing now, Ward. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On a bad time late for poor flow. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Here we go. Set. Ready, run.
They'll try the left side. Singleton. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
18 Cardinal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared.
This ball intercepted. And the Titans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record.